Welcome back, you guys. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Swadik Mayancha, and I am Q the Nurse. And on this channel, I bring you news, research, fun topics, and current events that matter to nurses everywhere. Today, we've got quite the list of stories for this week in nursing news, so stay tuned.
Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way.
So jumping right in for the first story of the day, going in the same path of my everyday heroes. And for most people who don't know, I started that interview series, Everyday Heroes Show, just because I believe nurses are everyday heroes. And on top of that, I wanna open that lane to all the other professions and all the other average Joes and average Sallys in the world that don't get the spotlight they deserve. And today, we're talking about more nurses and the heroic shit they do, specifically in South Korea. So the first story, the video is, so there's a video that came out of a group of nurses that literally just jumped and sprang into action when there was an earthquake in South Korea, saving some babies' lives. Like, the earthquake's happening, huge earthquake, the entire building is going from side to side, up and down, back and forth, and these nurses are like, you know what, forget about me, forget about my coworker. They didn't say that. And they just sprang to action. They ran to go save these babies. Alright, so a video has surfaced showing what looks like a group of superheroes saving newborns during an earthquake. Within split seconds, the team grabs and protects every baby in the room. There are about 20 babies, 6 adults, and the bassinets are on wheels. The video was shared by SBS New Station in South Korea, where the 5.4 magnitude earthquake struck on November 15th. The nursery was built to withstand an earthquake of up to 6 magnitude. These nurses, however, were built to withstand anything. Ooh, South Korea, I love that. I love that. Nurses were built to withstand anything. And it's true. So just understand, like, if you're a nurse, and for all you nurses and healthcare providers out there, you know the protocol. The protocol is, if an earthquake happens, so first and foremost, check out the video, because it's really super badass. Look at this video. See what these nurses are doing at the time of crisis.
돌보는 직원들, 지진이 강타한 순간 건물이 요동치는 와중에서도 직원들은 제멋대로 움직이는 아기 침대부터 부여잡았습니다. 행여 뭐라도 떨어질까 온몸으로 아이를 감싸 안습니다. 놀라 달려온 산모들이 자기 아이를 찾느라 아우성치는 순간에도 침착하게 안내합니다. 외출한 산모의 아이들은 안전하게 조끼에 챙겨 나갑니다. 부쩍 쌀쌀해진 날씨에 덮을 것도 빼먹지 않았습니다.
So when you watch this video, you say, oh, well, this is super, like, it's good, it's important, I feel like I would do this. But if you do know, if you're in healthcare, if you work at a hospital, you know that the protocol is, when there's an earthquake that's happening, the last thing you want to do is run from one room to another room. You want to stay in the room where you're at, you want to make sure that the patients are safe, but you also want to stay and get covered, stay away from doorways, stay away from falling objects, because you yourself don't want to also become a victim. But it's just obvious to me in the video, the nurses that weren't in the nursery, because there was 3 nurses in the nursery for the 20 babies. The 20 babies for 3 nurses is impossible. You see one of the nurses try to grab all the bassinets and together, which I think good for her, smart lady. But you see the other nurses just sprint out of wherever the hell they were. I don't know if it was a meeting room or another patient's room or another, whatever they were, they sprint that out. And I think it's all instinct. You're not supposed to do that, because if worse comes to worse, you know, there's these protocols for a reason. If something were to fall off, if the building were to shake and one of the tiles from the ceiling were to fall off, these nurses would have been victims, and it would have been more of a problem than just going to help the babies. But if you're a nurse, you care, there's compassion. So your instinct says, I'm going to go save the 20 babies. So, I'm not telling you not to follow protocol, but I am shining a light on these superheroes, on what the hell they're doing every single day. And like I say, I feel like I say this on every single one of my nursing news, but L&D is the goal. And these nurses are the reason. Like, look at this. How can you just not think of these cuties when you're an L&D nurse? How can you be like, you know what, I'm going to just stay right here in the office and let the 20 babies be taken care of by the 3 nurses? Remember, these nurses can withstand anything. So, South Korean nurses, congratulations, hats off to you. You guys are awesome. I absolutely love it. Heroic shit.